So long.
You're looking ill. That's Nurse some mead at the tavern.
It's true what they say.
No cure for trouble like a witch.
Where'd you hear that?
God's mercy!
There's truth to that blather by the Ice Giant. Tis true what they say. No cure for trouble like a witcher. Tis true what they say. No cure for trouble like a witcher.
See you bad paper or something.
Hard man Lugo, fucking lie. Who's in the
Come on, Roach. Slow now. Whoa. Move it.
Rhea be with you.
Come on.
Who's this?
Ah! Hey-ya!
Good you're here. So, what'll it be? Will you help old Nidus find a black pearl for his wife? I'd like it done already. Humidity's
Let's go. But get ready for them to creak some more.
True. But I survived worse during the war. At Rosrock, we fought waist deep in the swamp and... Ah, why not at your waist like everyone else?
Quite the spring in your step for a man your age.
Have you seen me in my prime? 30 miles a day I did in full dress. This is the place. They say dive down here and you'll see the oyster beds all around. Problem is, not all hold pearls, and the black ones are a real rarity. But search long enough and you're sure to find one.
Ah, so I'm
Well, you see, I've been in the infantry all my life, so I'm not one for water.
Huh.
A wench on the throat. Only the skellies can think of it.
Damn it. Splashing must have attracted them. You all...
Nicked in a few places. But if I pull through after...
Black Pearl.
Beautiful. Rare. Like my letter. Well, as Constable Natalis would say, you've earned a medal. Or better yet, a week...
Coin will be fine.
Oh, yes, about that. Listen,
Don't try to cheat me.
and earn a witcher's hire. I'm old, but I'm not stupid. We'll meet in Novigrad. I'll pay you to the last copper. Foot soldier's honor.
Faster.
That's it, Roach.
Greetings. Looking to buy?
Show me your ware. So long.
Come closer, stranger.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Oh!
How can I be of service?
Got some coin and...
You've come to the...
Geralt, Witcher and Pearl Hunter. There you are, your coin. Earned every last bit. I'd never have done it without you.
Was it worth it?
I think so. Aye. I suppose Letta likes it.
Sure as hell should. Pretty damn ungrateful of her otherwise.
It's, a bit more complicated. See, Letta's sick. Something's not right in her head. Started with a memory she'd forget things then she stopped recognising folk, even me. And now, she don't even speak. Thought if she saw the pearl, something'd wake inside her. You know. We talked a lot about that stupid promise. It was our joke. Just ours for years, but no. It didn't work.
Sorry.
As am I. Farewell, Geralt. Gods guide you the path.
Well, another freak. I repeat, do not. The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, Geralt! Glad you came.
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right. Don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance. Fran... To pay off the debt. I've made...
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch. Got a buyer in heat for my collection. Missing just 3 cards. But...
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those...
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose. Would you mind going to see him?
Zed?
Big fish in the card.
No problem. Zoltan?
Geralt!
I know where Ciri is.
Then why are we here?
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set... The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me.
Thanks. See you at Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
What was it happened to folks?
Is this true? To be purveyor of cheap whores and watered-down wine?
Hey!
I'd give...
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. Just one hitch. I need coin. So...
How much do you need? Maybe
Thank you, Geralt, but I refuse to take a single crown from you. You know what they said, but a favor.
What kind of favor?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. We can borrow the...
Fine. Tell me what you want.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting, but with a touch of help from...
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the... Get that, then meet...
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina.
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll...
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet...
Got a snake's tongue as well. Old man Newman left me a gift last night. We can have it in here. He never given me nothing but floppy diddly.
What's he schemed up this time?
One dip your dingle.
Elven blood,
As they say, a bard must be a quick talker, and a witcher a quick stalker. All's in order.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My.
I don't know.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly...
Thanks. I'll try not to...
So...
Take care.
See those poor wretches who fled there?
Just look at the freak.
Don't know who you're looking for, but you won't.
La 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 la.
Be a butcher when I'm big.
I've been cranky since morning.
Ooh!
Don't step on me.
Greetings.
You should not have come to the city.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand.
Want me to be the...
Knew you'd see the sense in it.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
So you know what to say during the performance. Andromask, put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But...
No time. Sophronia's coming.
Stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. And bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Dandelion!
On guard!
I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought. The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
lollygagging. Help! Save me! It's like a new ride's teach. You're a bigger rat picker than me.
What are you doing? Not enough time already.
Just hot
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any...
See? It's all peachy. So will you finally...
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please just...
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Get on.
Sure, I've known him longer, but he's never so much as changed his socks for me. Never mind commissioning a full-blown renovation. He's doing this for you, clearly. You should decide.
I associate boudoirs with a feminine elegance that also has an edge. Claws, you might say. That fits a cabaret perfectly.
A wonderful choice. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
Well, guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. I'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have...
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night?
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion.
I'd give you a discount for
Like
heroic
ones,
deeds,
Albanians.
but the madam...
Sleep, sleep, sleep. Degeneracy, the downfall of civilization.
Let's just talk.
Polly, everything all right? Open up!
Your ass in some brothel.
It's not a brothel!
No, but it's placards all claimed otherwise. I know full well what sort of debauchery goes on in them dumps.
Polly, everything all right? Open up!
What's the ruckus about?
Polly and her half-brained fiancé. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't... Hold on.
We were, but you didn't show.
Priscilla started worrying about...
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've gotta have...
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house?
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday.
You'd visit her?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary and Thyme. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So, Polly's...
I never...
The one exception being...
Who you were just saying is worried about us.
Fine. Let's find...
Damn it. Now, find anything?
Not here. Not here. Ah, the key.
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the f... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split your skull.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but it's open saltedness. Get out of here, both of yous.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's...
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
You mean to say... coin?
And fame. No flirt...
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then.
Well, I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlegs. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artist.
Who's Rotlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous...
Commissioned a portrait artist?
Henry's an old friend, needed the... And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance.
I'll go see Rotlick. You head back to...
Really?
No, said that for the hell of it.
Portside.
Won't find any better. From the Yaruga to the Dragon Mountain.
Oh!
Ooh, washed your hair lately?
Prepare for battle! You shall not have it easy this time.
Brought friends? Huh. They all pledged to defend Maid Bilberry's honor too?
No. No, they defend justice.
Is that so?
Yes, for you are a rogue and a cheat, sir. You never revealed yourself to be a witcher.
You never asked. But since you've all gone...
Was it? How was the voltage again?
I've worked up quite the appetite.
Hey, why'd your hair go away?
Looking for Rodlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city. But I...
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off.
You're not gonna rob him.
Strange, don't recall I... You'll regret this, mutant.
Damn it.
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no ploughing placards here.
And Rodlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vagal Bud Estate, losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy?
I bet you, mate. There must be order.
No.
Come on, Roach. Well, Rotlick, seems you're a considerable sum.
You Rotlick?
Henri Rotlick, artist, painter, debtor, and mart.
Dandelion sent.
Oh, yes. Tell him his placards are done and safely hidden away.
Think I might have run into...
Then you know. And now Count de Louverton has offered me the chance to win it all back.
What's there to worry about?
We've had a spell of bad luck lately.
Let me pay off your debt. No strings attached.
Thank you.
Let's just say I like to do a good deed from time to time.
I'll bring them to the Rosemary in time. Just as soon...
Fine. See you there.
Oh!
Ah.
Watch it. The strength for anything. Only the free Temeria.
Go, go.
Must have broken many a heart, eh, Dandy?
Grand opening tonight.
So, we start MG Maiden.
Well, well. See, the crew's been hard at work. Not bad.
No, not all.
Don't you like it? But I thought a bit...
Oh, you chose it. Well, you know, now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. What about Rotlick?
Rotlick said he'd bring them on his...
Great! The best...
Never mentioned.
Rosemary in Time wasn't all bad. but it conjured images of Temerian cuisine served by waitresses in peasant garb. Chameleon's a lot better for a cabaret, apart from which it emphasizes that the place has undergone a transformation. Just...
What about choreography?
We haven't. But Polly has. She's priceless. Premier will have the audience on their feet.
Guess everything's ready. So when's the opening?
Soon. We start our dress rehearsal in an hour. I just need to nip back home for my dress.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it.
Seems my cabaret dreams are about to come true. So, around to celebrate? I'm buying.
Why not?
That's my boy. The foreman mentioned he saw you and Priscilla talking.
He saw right.
And she say anything about me?
Uh-huh. She said you've gained some weight, and that you should bathe more often.
Very funny, Geralt. Shove it.
Well, well. Never thought I'd live to see the day. Dandelion living in monogamy.
I've always been monogamous. Well, near enough. I just changed muses often.
Priscilla, another one for your collection?
No, she's its crowning glory.
One thing's eating me. How do you manage to get the loan from Sophronia?
Ugh, wasn't easy. She got so excited about our performance, I had to read to her for 4 hours. 4 hours from the Cloak and the Dagger.
You mean you didn't...
Are you crazy? Who do you think I am? She's late, of course. She knew how important this night was to me.
Of course she did. Probably just making herself gorgeous.
So it's true. A woman's vanity...
Master Dandelion! Priscilla, she's...
What? Speak, man.
She's badly, been
attacked? She's...
Of course. Let's go.
Priscilla. Is she gonna live?
I'd say that's certain. Her condition's critical but stable. Beg your pardon, but...
Relative?
Dandelion, correct? She uttered the name in her few moments of lucidity. I am your...
Enough of the courtesies.
A concussion, cranial swelling, incision into her larynx, and scalding inside the throat and esophagus. Clearly someone forced her to imbibe a caustic fluid.
Who could have done this?
That I do not know.
How can you know that?
I've seen wounds like this. They're not the kind one would forget, don't you agree? In fact, just...
No harm? You mean that...
This is Novigrad.
Geralt, I know I owe you. Find him.
Don't need any convincing. Come on, Dandelion. Let's think about...
I would suggest examining the previous victim's corpse. It has yet... No need to look astonished, gentlemen. As a surgeon, I know the importance of preventive medicine. Rather than wait for this maniac to strike again, I'd prefer to...
Think they'll let me into the
By the main entrance, certainly not. But you...
The sewers.
As often as required for,
Alternative treatments. Aggressive one.
We can discuss this en route.
Mm-hmm. Ready and intrigued. I'll get whoever did this, Dandelion. Even if it's Hierarch Hemelfart himself.
Thanks.
You lead.
So, preventive medicine you practice in the sewers. What's that about?
Think. Sewing up. Hear that?
Been hearing it for a while. Draw your weapon.
Yes, it's not far now.
Priscilla, how's it look? Give it to me straight, no sugarcoating.
Her wounds will heal, but it's her voice that concerns me. Surely you understand what a terrible blow that would be to a Trobritz. Enough to strip her of the will to live.
Any remedy for that?
I fear only your friend Dandelion can be of help on that count. Take the ladder. This is the place. Come, the quicker we take care of this, the better.
Why? Got somewhere to be?
Someone might disturb us. The coroner, for example. Or Reverend Nathaniel Pastodi. Very well. We seek the corpse of a dwarven woodcarver.
Human. Wrong body type. Looks like necrophages got to this one. Let's keep looking. This isn't it. Human. Wrong body type. Calluses on the fingers, sawdust in the beard, clothes sticky with sap. Must be our dwarf.
Excellent. I trust you don't grow weak in the knees at the sight of blood.
Not a bit. Start the autopsy.
Where?
Let's look at his head. Hair smells...
Notice anything else? That his eyes have been scooped out, for instance?
Those burn marks I see in his eye sockets.
Yes, and some grey dust. Ash, it seems. Very fine.
Murderer gouged out his eyes, then put burning coals in the sockets.
So it seems. Looking at the wounds, it appears our woodcarver was still alive.
Let's examine the mouth.
Just like Priscilla's.
Let's examine the mouth. Burns, blisters.
Just like Priscilla's.
See this? Incision made into the voice box.
Indeed, so thin as to be nearly unnoticeable.
A small, extremely sharp instrument. Scalpel.
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
See this? A small, extreme...
But why? The wound is too small to bleed, and there are signs of swelling. The murderer... I believe he performed a tracheotomy, so the victim wouldn't die too soon.
Let's examine his torso.
What have we here? Deep wound on the left side of his rib.
Let's examine the chest wound. Yeah, heart carved out, wound cauterized.
Wait a minute, there's something else.
An egg from an amphibian. A salamander? Scorched but intact.
I attended some lectures in herpetology as a student. Afraid I don't recall any amphibians that would lay eggs in corpses. So either Professor Cochrane was deeply mistaken, or this is our murderer's doing.
Look at the scar.
Means nothing. Look, no swelling, no bruises. An old...
Open the abdominal cavity.
Due warning, it will stink of rot.
Once fought a Zoogle up to my waist in sewage, so I doubt... Wait. Smells not rot.
Formaldehyde. A medical novelty. Heavily diluted, it's remarkable at...
Explains why there's no smell of decay. And... Look at his hands. These welts. Rope burns, right? He was tied up.
I'd expect so. No one could sit...
Speaking from experience.
Yes, that of a victim. Spent a year in the dungeons of Treasure.
Some other time, maybe. See the callus? Our dwarf wore a ring, but someone took it off him. See anything interesting on his legs?
His right foot. The ankle swollen, toenails broken. He clearly kicked something very hard. Right before he kicked the bucket.
Doesn't strike me as the right time for jokes.
Yeah, apologies. We surgeons, we've a different sensibility.
Mm-hmm. And a different sense of humor. His genitals. We ought to inspect those.
I sincerely doubt they bear it.
We'll see. Pull down his trousers and... shit.
Syphilis, actually. Early stages. No sign of diffusion.
Think there could be a connection?
Only as the killer's potential motivation.
All right. Think I know enough.
Enlighten me, please, because I've still no notion what the...
Sure of one thing. This was punishment.
Even the witch hunters don't engage in this kind of torture.
Only the murderer knows that. It's a lead worth following. Any idea?
Fabian Mutt. And I'm Hubert Reich, the coroner. I've come to perform the autopsy, but I see you've done it for me, Joachim. As always, you interfere where you're neither needed nor wanted.
A student. Lifelong learner. Got a couple questions for you.
Very well, speak. But be quick. Reverend Nathaniel has come by for an inspection. He'll be here shortly.
Woodcarver's body. Where was it found? It's important.
Plan to investigate? Exciting. He died in his workshop south of the Market Square, just beside the gate to Far Corners. That poor Trebyritz was attacked there. City's abuzz about it. But the woodcarver, Eustace the corpse collector, brought us the body. You should speak to him. Saw him just around the corner near... Oh, greetings, Your Reverence.
Who are these people? I believe I made it clear no one's to be allowed in, under any circumstances.
You did, but they're friends of the deceased. Here to collect the body.
Out of the question. Show them out at once.
As Your Reverence wishes. Gentlemen, follow me. You shall leave via another route.
Why'd you cover for us?
I was covering my own arse. If Reverend Nathaniel had learned someone had entered the morgue, then cut open a corpse without his permission, I'd be in deep trouble. But you didn't give that a thought, did you, Joachim? As ever. Well, while I don't approve of your willfulness, I also wish to see this murderer hang. So...
Might have told me you know the coroner. We could...
I know him, thus I avoid...
I decide when we're done with this up.
An old story, but if you insist... The student protests in 1242, you've heard of them? I led them. Hubert, however, denounced me to the... What will you do now?
Plenty of leads. Woodcarver's workshop, the corpse collector who found him, alley where Priscilla was attacked.
As do I. At the hospital. I must return.
And I'll keep my eye on you.
Oh! Find someone your own size.
Ah!
Yes? Who are you here for?
Triss.
Told her from the start. No men, no pets. 'Tis a decent
Don't worry, won't stay.
Geralt, I've got a problem. Can we talk?
Yes, Geralt?
I finally know where Ciri is.
Really? That's wonderful. Wait, why haven't you brought her here? Is she in danger?
Guessed it. As soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know. I need you to go to Kaer Morhen. As soon as I have Ciri, I'll take her there. We'll face the hunt together.
Geralt, you know I'd do anything for Ciri, but we'll need to evacuate the mages from the city any day now. They're counting on me. I can't leave them.
I understand.
Maybe we can make this work. If you...
What did you want to talk about?
I got a strange message. I don't quite know what to think.
Who was it from?
Ingrid Vegelbud's servant. Apparently, Lady Vegelbud's prepared to donate a tidy sum. She wants to help mages escape from Novigrad.
Guessing this wouldn't be a selfless act of charity.
You guess right. And that's my problem. Vegelbud needs a favor from me. No details in the letter, unfortunately. I'm supposed to meet the servant at the fish market. Says he needs to explain everything face to face, but these days I can't be sure meeting him's a good idea.
Don't like this at all.
Thank you.
The servant.
Said I'd recognize him. He'll be in a blue tunic, have a load of keys strapped to his belt.
Gotta be kidding me. He tell you to come holding a red rose?
He doesn't mention flowers. But I won't refuse if you feel like giving me some.
It's a fish market, Triss. Be able to get you some salted cod at best. Think it'll be better if I talk to the mystery man in the blue tunic.
He's expecting to...
You just wait nearby. I'll make sure that note didn't come from the witch hunters.
Mm-hmm. Fine. Let's meet there.
Who do you think you are? Here's a copper.
A fine kettle of fish.
Lots of blue jerkins. Interesting. Wanted to ask you.
Aye. How can I be of service?
Know who'll give me the best price on trout?
But tain't season for trout.
Yeah? Know where I can get the best price on trout?
Perhaps. But it wasn't you I was to meet, sir.
Want to talk to the letter's recipient, I gotta be present.
Caution would advise...
Caution's advising you not to argue right now. Trust me.
Seems I've got no choice. Come with me. This way. It's not far.
Help me!
Thank you. Let's go.
What did they want from you?
I've no clue. First time I've laid eyes on them. Maybe... Well, recently someone's been trying to question our messengers. Hold on. Where's Miss Marigold? You was to come alone, miss.
If not for him, that trio would have dragged you in for questioning. The tall one was Valdo Muris. Works for the witch hunters.
Aye, you're surely right, miss. It just weren't what I expected, since Lady Vegelbud...
So what's this about?
Lady Vegelbud's son. He's the... problem. Master Albert...
Wouldn't worry about the guard. But since the mage hunters tried to grab you, I'd say Albert's in serious...
Aye. Lady Vegelbud bought off the guardsmen, since the hunters pay for every mage revealed to them.
Guardsmen took a bribe from the frightened family, and whispered a word to the hunters anyway. How'd Ingrid Vegelbud know to contact Triss?
We learned Miss Merigold had helped Myra Base disappear. Once the... Myra provided Lady Ingrid with magical assistance on a few occasions with
Makes sense. Myra mentioned treating a highborn lady to me once.
Seems Albert needs to disappear.
I can arrange that. Think young Vegelbud can slip out of the...
Tain't that simple, sadly. Master Albert's in hiding, and the Vegelbud, Lady Ingrid's got the notion she can get him out quietly. Want to throw...
Am I supposed to attend?
Aye. Will not manage without you, miss. Lady Vegelbud...
It's a good idea. A boisterous bash. That'll distract the hunters.
Especially if even half of what I've heard about the Vegelbud's balls is true. Word is, at the last one, they served 100 different desserts. And the fireworks boom.
What with the war and all, Milady's ordained but 85 desserts this time. Won't be no candied petals or blue roses from the Zaire. The roses have become dreadfully hard to come by.
Oh, I'd love to see it all.
Hope we won't have...
You're coming with me?
Of course I am. Not about to send you into what could prove to be the lion's den by... Think about it. 85 desserts. While you're still trying...
Geralt, please. How do we get to the residence?
Your invitation. Take it. You're to wear a fox mask, or...
Think we can head there?
You're kidding, right? We have to prepare. I bet you can get everything we need for the...
Been there before. Just masks, right?
A doublet, Geralt. And it's not up for to take care of that, then come and see me.
A witch? Bozil. Rotten luck. Devil's Sport. He ever feels like shagging. Don't lift a finger round the yard.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Glad to take a glance at what...
Of course, please do.
So...
Ugh. Those children.
All we need is a mutant.
Made herself at home. Track mudding all over me floors.
Maybe she'll finally move in with him. High time.
Oh my. Certainly took my request to heart.
Mean you weren't being serious? Still got time to change.
Don't you dare. You look great. You get everything?
Everything's ready. We can...
A shame events like this are so rare. Without them, I'd never...
Damn doublets chafing my armpits. And it feels like they sewed wires into this.
I'll be sure to admire your valiant suffering the whole time. Well then.
Greetings, my lord, my lady.
We're Lady Ingrid Vegelbud's guests.
Your invitation, please. All's in order. You'll find Lady Vegelbud in the estate's yard. Look for the parrot mask. One more thing. Leave your swords here, please.
Must be some mistake. You know why we're here, don't you?
Of course. But I've orders to make certain every guest enters the estate unarmed.
Damn it.
A pleasant evening to you both.
It's beautiful here. I haven't been outside the city in ages.
Hello, Vivian. No use pretending you don't know me.
After all, he's not the only man in the world.
Is that any way to treat an old mate? Refuse to acknowledge him?
There's been a mistake. I don't know you, sir.
Don't be foolish, Vivian. I'd recognize that mane anywhere. You might play the Great Dame now, but before that Baron Edward something pulled you from the gutter, you were a common...
Enough. The lady said she doesn't know you.
Who's this? The new one? Older than the last, it seems. A decrepit, moss-covered prick. So...
You asked for it.
Come back, you coward! I'm not done with you!
I'm really work here. We've got banners in the city wall. Fire burning and all that.
Well?
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. Yet another night with that whore.
Moritz, what are you doing here?
Little Miss Marigold. Well, well. And I was led to believe this would be an elegant affair.
Yes, I missed you too. But can we put that aside for now? Do you have a way out of Novigrad? You can join us if you want.
Join you? And just who would I join?
Your friends, among others. Once we've all gathered, I'll lead you.
You will lead. Forgive me, Marigold, but that is like allowing myself to be led by a lame duck. Farewell.
Who is that?
He's an old friend. His name's
My, is he ever sorted?
Oh, let's look around.
They are house society graduates.
Oh, my wit's better than no greetings. Ah, another challenger.
What happened to him?
Some good men took him aside. So, shall we play? First, you shall face the man can afford to lose.
Not in the mood.
Oh, Radovid's not a wit.
Gregor, have you seen Durgoff just moments ago? Oh, apologies. I mistook you for my friend, sir. He wears a similar mask.
General Voris.
Geralt of Rivia. So, I was not entirely mistaken.
Pleasure, as always. This is...
A beautiful and mysterious lady. Let us leap. More fun that way, wouldn't you agree?
I would, sir.
And now I must beg your pardon. I really must find Durgoff, and quick.
Late springs again.
Hard finding work here.
Excuse me a moment. Miss?
Yes, it's me. The trout buyer?
Oh, yes, of course. Please excuse the precautions, but perhaps... Thank you for agreeing to help. My valet warned me. I'd prefer as few as possible knew of Albert's flight.
Like no one else.
Any sign of the...
Since they attacked my servant at the market. But I bribed a man of the Temple Guard.
How did the guardsmen learn about your son?
Unfortunately, I cannot be sure Albert himself was not the source. Merely boasting about an experiment. He's careless that way. Like his father. A kind man, but a dimwit. Devoured by...
Yeah...
Hardly. He attempted to breed them. Perhaps I should be pleased Albert adopted alchemy as his hobby. A safe one, relatively speaking.
Let's get Albert.
Entertaining the guests. He's always been an outsized presence at my receptions. I preferred not...
When can we take him away?
We shall have to wait until the guests have imbibed enough to notice only the goblet-laden trays. Don't...
Is your son ready to go? We'll have to act quickly.
Yes, I've seen to everything. Where will you take him?
You're better off not knowing any details. He'll be safe, I promise.
But...
Please, trust me. It's not the first time I've done this.
I know. Thank you.
How will we recognize...
He's donned a panther mask. He knew you were due to come for him. Seemed rather excited, ironically. I'm afraid he's not fully comprehended the danger he faces.
Don't worry about that. He'll fit right in with a good number of the other mages.
Geralt! Let's go find him.
I shall await word from you.
Let's look for Albert.
Your reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Late again.
Geralt? Okay, sure.
Late for supper again.
So dreadfully, though.
Mark my words, I'll kick him out. It's another night for that
Scarron
whore.
Vegelbud died young.
Can't breathe.
Albert Vegelbud?
Do I look like a pathetic buffoon?
Well...
Oh, by the gods!
Oh. Apparently they have this contraption at the Passaforda. 'Tis an offence tonight. Does the temple guard know what goes on there?
Back again, lady of the shroud.
My husband's a supervisor by trade. Like, get
Intolerance and superstition have always been a thorn through us.
Behave yourself. Do what you must, but behave.
Beg your pardon?
Be on your way.
Ooh.
And then a colossal boom.
Mark my words.
Yes?
Albert Vegelbud.
No. I'm a Black Panther.
Oh my!
Your mom sent it.
Oh, so...
Yes, when can we leave the estate?
Well, Mama said it would be best to wait until everyone's drunk. Besides, once they've begun, I shall slip away.
Be waiting for you there.
Very well. But first, you
Hope Albert hasn't forgotten the reason for this whole get-together.
Wanna wait in the garden? I saw a nice spot there earlier.
Apparently, they have this contraption that could pass a flow.
Tis an offence tonight.
Intolerance and superstition have always been a thorn through us.
Care to sit down for a spell? Relieved to get that mask off, if only for a little. Great view from here, and there's even... It's been so long since I've been to a feast, ball, or reception.
So, does this mean it's a good time to...
Yes?
About that mage we met earlier?
Oh, Moritz.
Got the impression he doesn't exactly...
I just think he'd love to have me as his charge, rather than as leader.
See, but you're the one organizing the mage's escape from Novigrad.
Sometimes I have no idea how I actually managed to bring them all together.
You're a charismatic leader. Simple as that.
You really think so?
Absolutely. Next thing you know, they'll be calling you Iron Marigold. Could even wear an eye patch.
For a moment there, I...
Of course I'm being sincere. Look at me. Didn't blush a bit. Someone's coming.
Is it Albert?
No, just some lost guest. Shh.
Must be looking for his beloved. Like in that elven tale about the frog and the lark. Inchu, inchu, biag broga. Inch by inch, little frog.
Shh, let's go.
Oh. I sure hope the other guests don't get drunk as quickly as I did.
Sooner we get out of here, the better.
Oh, no. I plan to have a good look at this famous maze of theirs first. I hear the statues there are completely, entirely...
Entirely what?
Nude. Come on, Geralt.
Triss, wait.
Geralt, coming? Look at the ring. Geralt, coming?
We'll soon return. No one's even noticed we're gone.
careful.
Miss Marigold, at last. So sorry we are forced.
You can say that again.
But I'm sure we'll make up for it another time.
Anyone follow you?
I don't believe so.
Just in case, you two switch masks. We'll go first. Geralt will follow right after.
Saddled horses await in the stables.
Good. Meet you there.
There you are, my love. Here you are.
Under any other circumstances, I'd...
Oh,
Albert Vegelbud.
Please, step away, miss.
Nobility's not towards young Count. Try anything, and you will get bruised.
Doubt it.
That's it! All together! Ow! No! He's conjuring! How to kill these two off! Hit it from the left!
Oh, I've begun to...
Ran into some trouble.
Hunters?
No, we've got some time. But please send someone to the garden. Needs a little tight.
I shall see to it.
Everything set?
Yes. Got your swords back from the guard. And Ingrid gave me the coin. It's...
Excellent.
You? It's finally possible, probable even, that we can get up. You know where to find me if you want to...
Goodbye.
What happened at the fountain? It was my fault, I know. The wine went straight to...
Triss, don't apologize.
Miss Marigold.
We need...
I know.